Hey everybody, how you doing today? Took a ride out to camp. Actually, trying to get to camp, but it's all snowed in. I'll show you the way to get in anyway. But I'm gonna try and walk in there with crutches, even though technically I really shouldn't be. I had my shoulder surgery about 8 weeks ago. My arm was in the sling for 6 weeks. Now 2 weeks. I'm just supposed to be working on range of motion, but I need to go check on the camp. I want to get out there and make sure it's okay. Had a lot of birch trees that were down there. Last time my brother and I went up and my brother had to cut a bunch down for me. But I've been cooped up in a house for 8 weeks and I can't stand it. I need to get out in the woods. Maybe sit on the porch. But I'm gonna take a drive down the road a little bit further and turn around and come back and slowly but surely try and walk in there. I walked past that small bank and I was standing on top of the snow, so it had frozen, and so there's got a good crust of ice on top of it with about 3 inches of snow. So I should technically be able to walk on it without having too much problem, but that famous last words for that. Well, we'll give it a shot and I'll give you some footage if I get to the camp. Here's the camp. I'm almost there. About half an hour so far trying to trudge through this stuff. I keep falling through and the snow goes right up to this second notch on my crutch here. It's about 2 feet deep. That ain't good on the shoulder. My tracks. How much snow's on the trailer. Pretty slow down right over there. It took me, I had to drag myself to the trailer to be able to stand back up. But almost there. Another 5 minutes. Be on the porch. Here I am looking out the back window, back door. It's about a 2-foot drop and it snowed right level with that. There's the outhouse. All snowed in. We only got about 4 inches of snow, maybe 3 or 4 inches of snow at home. There's 2 feet here, easily. I was able to walk on some of the top, but fell through a lot. We'll see. Here's inside the camp. Front door. Good insulation and everything. Gonna start doing that shortly. Start on this wall here. Start going across. This will be where the kitchen is, and then the wood stove will be over there. I'm gonna get some rock board to put behind the wood stove. We'll put that over there. Loft above. Get some footage out front. Here's looking out the front door. Windows. Deck. I'll sit on that chair right there in a second. Put this camp right here because I knew the sun will be shining through here for the summer. Actually for the winter time, come up through here and shine on this right hand side. Be a nice place to sit in the sun. So that's what I'm going to do. My trail fell right there trying to get in, trying to walk over that brush pile, and then soft snow. I had to drag myself to the porch and drag myself up the porch. It's going to be fun walking back, about 100 yards back to the truck in the snow, and it's warming up, so the snow's going to get more mealy and it's going to be worse. I end up dragging myself if I can, or crawling or something. I don't know. My shoulder's not going to be happy after today, but at least I'm at camp for a while. Got tracks right there. That's about it. I think the squirrel, small rabbit tracks I went across. Going over there into the woods over there. You can see there's been old tracks, maybe some deer tracks going up in there. We put some feed up there for them after deer season, but then it snowed, and so I don't know if they ever got to it. Mineral blocks out there and stuff for them. Not gonna be able to get into that shed for a little while. I'm just bringing a shovel, which ain't happening. At least next week or so anyway. We'll see. Yeah, that's going to be where my trek is to get out of here. Walk through there and all the way down, back down the driveway. Ain't looking forward to that. Got to go to camp anyway for a little while. Sit in the sun. Let my shoulder relax for a little bit before I try and trek out of here. Kind of wet in the backside, falling in that snow. It's about 2 feet deep. But got to go to camp anyway. Check on it, make sure everything's alright. Make sure there's no more trees on it. You can see over here a couple of birch trees we had to lay down. They were actually leaning right on the roof. My brother had to cut them down for me. So that was a process just before deer season, actually. Yeah, I think it was before that. I can't even remember, honestly. It was a while ago. This is February 28th. So March will start tomorrow. Spring starts in March, so hopefully. We've had some few days in the 40s. It's going to be in the 40s today, so that'll start melting the snow. But more snow here than I thought there was going to be. Now more than my brother thought. He thought it would be about a foot, but there's about 2 feet. Plenty for snowmobiling still. So we shall see. Maybe I'll come back up here with a snowmobile. Well, I'll give you some more video when I get to the truck. Or head towards the truck anyway. I'm going to sit and enjoy some sun and peace and quiet for a bit. Well, here's something that the whole world needs a whole lot more of. Some peace and quiet. Beautiful sunshine. On both legs. My right leg's pretty weak. I'm walking in all that snow, so I'm trying to give a little bit of rest before I try and walk all the way back through here, down the driveway. Well, I'll take the truck back. One last look at camp before I go. It's 1 o'clock. I want to see exactly how long it takes me to get back to the truck. Going in that direction. I don't know if I'm going to be able to have to crawl or what I'm going to have to do, because the snow is getting kind of mealy because of how warm it is. But we'll see. I'll have another video once I get to the truck, or maybe halfway through, to give you an idea of what it looks like. Well, about 1/3 of the way there, I'm finding that if I keep my crutches and my footprints, my older footprints, packed down a little bit, so I'm not sinking through the 2 feet so badly. Camp's right there, so I've come a little bit, not too far, but about about 1/3 of the way there, maybe a quarter. Oh, hopefully I'll give you the footage once I get there. There's my trail. There's a little snowbank I gotta go over. Camp's way up and around there past the corner. Finally made it to the truck. Road going that way. Snowbank. Neighbor's been plowing at least the front for me a little bit. haven't been able to get in here because of my surgery, though. I would have been in here a lot more often. The road down there. But I made it, thank God. Wasn't too bad when I was able to keep my crutches in my old tracks because the snow was compacted a little bit, so I wasn't falling through so bad. Well, back to the truck. It's a lot of work. My shoulder didn't do too bad because it didn't fall through too much. So I'm just going like baby steps all the way. It was slow going, but at least I got in there. Great day to be at camp. Maybe bring the snowmobile up here in a week or two. We'll see. But I'm going to take a ride down the road, see if there's any snowmobile trails out here that I can take. And do some investigating. This is really my first winter owning this property, so I don't know much about the area for the winter time. I'm going to give it a shot, check it out. Oh yeah, forgot to mention, it did take me half an hour to walk that distance. About 100 yards, maybe, around there, plus or minus. Should have taken me 5 minutes with crutches. Obviously if it's bare ground, but with that snow, and I know it took me a lot longer getting in there because I fell through a bunch of times and I fell onto the snow a couple of times. It slowed me right down. But I made it. Just perseverance and determination does. Big-headedness too, I guess. I just miss being out here. It's good coming out. Can't wait for this snow to go now so I can get some more work done. I got a million things to do. Got a lot of work to do in the camp. Want to make a food plot out there this year. Bunch of things. Everybody knows how that is, though. You got tons of things you want to do, and don't know how much time or help you can have to do it all. But got a lot more trees to drop down too. Get away from that camp. Get a lot of firewood for the wood stove. We gotta get the wood stove hooked up, put insulation in, set the walls. It's never ending. But we'll get it when we get it. It's not a rush. Thanks again, everyone, for watching, and see you again soon.